Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. It's MDN and today's video is a bit of a sadder one. In the community, I'm known predominantly for my Unused World content and I'm so grateful for the platform this game has given me. However, there's another game that in all honesty, I have fallen in love with. From the adorable character design and visuals to the amazing music, Dolly's Factory quickly won over many hearts, specifically those of the Unused World players like myself. I think Dolly's Factory rose to the popularity it did not only because of the actual in-game contents, but because of the community around it. Developers and creators of the game would interact with the community through live streams. They'd post comics on TikTok, and overall the creators and developers of the game clearly took pride and enjoyed engaging with the community that they had created. So what exactly is going on? Is Dolly's Factory really gone forever? Why is this happening? And what will happen in regard to Reject Dolly and other unused content? This video is meant to answer those questions and more. Monday, June 15th, Freya, the lead developer and programmer for Dolly's Factory, posted this. The end of Dolly's Factory. Hi all, not a happy announcement this time around. Dolly's Factory is coming to an end today. Development is permanently suspended due to a lack of funds. We thank our backers, Carlos and Carla, for the financial support and direction that they have provided to the team since the project started, and we thank anyone who chose to support us on Patreon or in-game during the very short window those options have been available. We tried our best to keep it running, and we tried to ask for the community's support, but various decisions in our company's ethos proved incompatible with the Roblox ecosystem. We don't blame anyone or anything for this ultimate failure to endure. The team has loved working together, and we have loved creating things for this community. In our ups and downs, you have all been extremely supportive. We're so proud of what this game has become. We're giving an abundance of minor issues, and we wouldn't have changed anything. Freya then goes on to leave a personal message from herself to the entire team, developers, moderators, and other team members. From there, she states, while they'll be shutting down most parts of the Discord server, they'll leave open thank you and goodbyes, chat room, and follow the devs' channels. She then gives some more information about herself and some other developers for 3D animation, and finally does give a please do not reach out as no part of the IP is able to clearly be licensed for sale message. Thankfully, Dolly's Factory is still available to play forever, but once again, it will never be updated. This message shares a lot. It shares that Dolly's Factory development will permanently and indefinitely be halted due to the lack of funds, which means that the game will no longer feature any new updates or content in the future. Now, thankfully, once again, this does not mean that the game will be taken down or unplayable. This just means that the Greenhouse and Pride updates are the last updates that Dolly's Factory will ever receive. On top of that, Freya mentions that most part of the Discord server will be closed, which is another part that is greatly affecting the community. In case you're unaware, the Dolly's Factory Discord server is set up in a really cute way. They have a cafeteria meant to engage the community, post events and activities regularly, include art channels, and ways to find parties with. Overall, it's a server that has fostered community, friendship, and growth. But wait. If the problem is funding, why don't we all just pitch in? Maybe start a Kickstarter or GoFundMe and try to save it. Unfortunately, that isn't an option. Within the message, Freya mentions this. We are all extremely saddened by this news, and there is no hope for the project to be revived at this point. We tried our best to keep it running, and we tried to ask for the community's support, but various decisions and our company ethos proved incompatible with the Roblox ecosystem. We don't blame anyone or anything for this ultimate failure to endure. The Roblox ecosystem? What's up with that? Well, if you're unaware, when you make a game on Roblox, there's multiple ways for you to earn money. You can create game passes that players buy with Robux, you can include advertising in your game to earn, player engagement can create some revenue, UGCs created of your characters from your game can earn you money alongside merch, and many other streams of income can make game developers money. Sounds like a lot, huh? No. What you may not know is that Roblox takes a huge cut of that money. Compared to other game development platforms like Steam that allow game developers to keep 70 to 80% of their profits, Roblox allows creators to keep only about 15 to 30% of their profits. Over the years, this has only gotten worse, with several game developers having to abandon games that they were once passionate about due to not being paid fairly. So why not take it off platform and create it as an independent game on Steam? While I don't have an exact answer from the Dolly's Factory team, I do have some theories. People have asked this before in regards to Dandy's World, and there's several reasons why the creators may not want to do this. For starters, Roblox uses a coding language known as Lua, but in order to release something like Dolly's Factory off-platform, for example on Steam, they need to learn Unity or some other coding engine. Secondly, there's lots of out-of-pocket costs required to maintain servers on Steam, which Dolly's Factory clearly made evident that they don't have. Finally, it could cause a player decline, as moving off-platform and possibly even costing money would deter younger users from using it. Overall, it doesn't seem like a viable option. This is a tricky situation because there are two separate groups that work together to create what we now know as Dolly's Factory. There's the development team, and then there's the game's IP entity. IP, or intellectual property, are legally protected intangible assets that allow creators to earn recognition or financial benefit from their original works and is protected under copyright laws. In response to her very first message, Freya wrote, "Okay, I'm seeing a lot of negative and false statements being spread. The game's IP is controlled by an entity that no longer wants to develop the game, because they have run out of funds. Whilst the development team would love to continue, we simply cannot afford to, and genuinely are not allowed to. We may release a final patch to return the game to a working state, but we are no longer making any money off of Dolly's. The Patreon will be shut soon. Whilst it definitely wasn't no fault, it also isn't attributable to anyone specific. There also wasn't anything nefarious, secret, controversial, or shady about this shutdown." Myself and the leads were told on Friday. The rest of the team was told 30 minutes before I posted the announcement. Due to us not owning the IP, we cannot continue an offshoot, and we cannot solicit any investments or pledges to a fund for development. Basically, there was nothing we could have done. I am sorry, and we are also sad, but do not go spreading allegations about the dev team. Even if a miracle occurred where funds were gathered, unfortunately, the dev team cannot continue working on updates because the entity that owns the actual copyright to Dolly's Factory is no longer interested in developing the game. So what will happen with Reject Dolly, or unused content and music? Well, Grayson Solis will be releasing Reject Dolly's chase theme and other unused music on his YouTube and TikTok, so make sure you subscribe to him and follow him to hear that. I'll have all his socials in the description. Unfortunately, I don't know if we'll ever receive any more updates regarding the lore and what exactly happened. To the Dolly's Factory team, thank you all for creating such an amazing game. None of your guys' efforts or work will go to waste, as the community you built will continue to exist. While there may not be any additional content or updates onward, our love for the game will not change. Thank you for inviting us into your community and creating something truly beautiful and unique. Thank you for all of the memories and exciting events. Thank you for inviting us into your factory, and in the words of Dolly herself, thread, stuffing, and everything loving. That's all you need to make a friend.